Hello everybody, welcome to your favorite online city channel, Joburg Today, and I'm your host, Raymond Mareku. Paul Mitchell, known to some as the secret Jozi chef, led us into his internationally accredited Italian restaurant, and he gave us a taste of what he can do in the kitchen.
Food is it's a connected thing. It's about nurturing your body. So no matter what you do, as long as you're putting good stuff in, it's going to taste good. I think chefs try to leave people with the fear of the kitchen. The kitchen's actually a really safe place. I mean, you cook food, and as long as you have an interest in eating good food, then you can cook. Well, I mean, women do have a different sensitivity towards food. I think that the idea comes from the idea that women at home are in the kitchens. Professionally, it's mostly seen as a male chef business. I think food is about passion, and I love to eat, so I love to cook. Well, I started it 10 years ago. 10 years ago, it was a tiny little deli, and I used to actually sell some sauces out of my fridge. And then clients started coming in at lunchtime and saying to me, look, would you just heat this up and put it on some pasta for me? So I was like, okay, fine. And suddenly my 10 seats turned into 20, and it's just sort of progressively grown from there. We've extended the restaurant 4 times. It is still a family business run by my sister and I. And we've had offers to do all sorts of things to make it a much bigger chain and to do that, but that's not what the Pronto formula is about. Well, my food's quite healthy, so the waistline is being looked after. Though everyone will argue pasta every day is not good, I eat pasta every day, so I believe it is. But I also spend a lot of time talking to my clients, and I see what people are interested in food. You know, if chicken seems to be really popular, then I'll try and create a dish around that. My food is classified as international Italian because I follow a lot of strictly Italian recipes, but then I've also changed quite a lot of stuff to suit the South African palate. You know, we've been chosen as best neighborhood restaurant twice, and there's a reason why we are, because we really do look after our clients and we care about them. We have an engagement with everybody who comes here. We've been chosen as Best Italian Restaurant twice. We've been chosen as Best Bistro twice. And recently, last year, we got an accolade from the Italian consulate to say that we meet a certain high standard of Italian restaurants. My thing would probably be to say to people, don't be caught up by the recipes that chefs give you. If you can't get every ingredient, just kind of try and change it. In time, you'll make mistakes, but you'll also start to learn.
Though gluttony is considered a sin, I'm sure that this time you can get away with it. I mean, with this wonderful Italian food, who would blame you? Whether you're a Joburger or just popping into town for those few days, be sure to book a seat at this fine establishment and do it pronto. I'm Riley Hlakaniposakwe for Joburg Today.
What are you waiting for? Do join us on our social media platforms. On Twitter, it's at Joburg Today, and like our Facebook page, that's joburgtoday.tv. If you still do not have plans for that special Christmas gift for your kids, make sure you make your way to Cresta Mall to get a Disney toy taken out of the Magic Toy Christmas tree in celebration of a splendid festive season.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say.
December has started with the bang right here at Cresta Mall. And as you can see behind me is a magic toy tree which will set alight all in good spirits for Christmas with a VIP experience. Let's go and check it out.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Then one foggy.
We put on our lights on our Christmas tree tonight. What we want to do to the public, you come and donate 50 Rand or more, then you get a little card from us. You write on your own Christmas gift. We attach that to that little toy and we're giving that to the children just before Christmas. We've got about 800 children in the SOS villages that we want to contribute some toys in December. So we're asking all the public to come and please donate to this event. And we're trying to help children in need, and that's the way we're giving back to the community.
So we're out at Cresta Shopping Centre to light this magical Christmas tree behind me, and it's been amazing. My thought process is always into helping out with women and children and partnering with the SOS for Cresta, and for us, the public, to be a part of it and to have that access is incredible. I think the values that Cresta have is very similar to me. I'm family driven, it's all about love, it's magical, and I just brought something special, I think, to today.
If there's one magical thing about Christmas, is that everyone has something they're looking forward to. And this is what the people had to say.
I'm looking forward to like have fun, enjoy Christmas, and spend time with my family, and maybe get even some gifts sometimes. Yes.
I'm looking forward to a trampoline and a doggy.
I'm getting a puppy.
Ooh, what am I looking forward to this Christmas? Just really being with my family, a lot of love, a lot of food. Yeah, gaining some weight over the festive season and just having a beautiful time in summer.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
I'm Ray for Joburg Today.
There's something about getting a good haircut shave for Christmas that can instantly transform both on your inside and out. Our man about town, Leroy, visited a local barber for an eye-opening talk about the experience that the barber hopes to imprint on his customers.
Hey boy, how's it going? Hey, I'm good. There's no place like a barber shop. I get to come here as my refuge. I get to spend time with my favorite barber. I get to release a lot of stress. And you know the best part about it? I get to spend less than 100 Rand for it. Boy, thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Have a seat for us.
Listen, Boyden, I'm really loving this place, but tell me how this applies to your business as a barber.
100%. So obviously leaving the hair industry, I looked for something different. I've always wanted something more alternative and creating a space where people can be comfortable whether they're alternative or straight-laced. So the motto of the shop is stay true, stay humble, and stay honest. And it's that thing is the guys are walking out happier than they walked in. Because it's not about a haircut, it's about experience.
So when people come into the shop, what do you hope to impart? What do you hope to give to them?
Confidence, happiness, contentment, just to be able to be themselves, not to have to be anything or be anyone to sit in this chair, because anyone's welcome.
Now, tell me about the industry as a whole. Now, grooming for men has become a really big thing. In fact, like myself, I spent about 2 out of 7 days at the barbershop. I mean, why that sudden increase, that flow of men need to be groomed?
Okay, it starts off back in the early 60s and 70s when like you look at the likes of the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, the rockers, they started growing their hair. So that's when the barbershop kind of died out as the male grooming, because the barbers couldn't do the layers, couldn't cut the lengths, couldn't cut that hair that the guys were wanting. So what they did was they started going to salons, because these are the people that could now cut the layers and cut the long hair. So the old barber died out. And now there's becoming a revival in terms of the barbershop and stuff like what we've got, the unisex barbers. It's for both men and women to be able to do what they like, experience and enjoy this thing of grooming.
So would you say there's more creative influence within the barbershop industry where you as the barber have more creative say on the outcome?
100%. Well, it's that thing, like I said before, it's that thing is we don't work on trends with our clients, we work with our clients. So it's that thing as if, obviously, if you've got 3 hairs on your head, I can't give you a Mariah Carey bouffant now, can I? No. You know what I mean? But it's what you have is amazing, and we make what you have better.
The importance of one's appearance is fundamental in achieving one's fullest potential. And my barber/therapist knows how to make me feel like a brand new man. I'm Leroy, man about town.
Hello, my name is Michaela Russell, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Well, Joburgers, that's it for today's show. But for more news on the city, do check out our playlist. That's all from me, Ray, and the rest of the Joburg Today crew. That's goodbye.